Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. This is not just a regular matchup. A battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the second-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. For the Hurricanes offense, we get the first swing today. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. I mean, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Oh, my gosh, the defense is attacking that football. That ball's on the ground. They almost come up with a turnover on the first play of the game.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long.
29 Philly, 2-9, go!
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. The Buckeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, two of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude of he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move a defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And now the handoff. The Buckeyes are on the move here.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Finding space at the 20. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense throws the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Hoffman. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points. And now they've got a shot to...
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Movement here from the tight end. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. And the Canes bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Running it back. It's hot. Other returner lost the ball. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
Boy, what a turn of events. I'm sure the punting team's offense is thrilled to be getting back out on the field right now after they were gifted an extra possession.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here. Some press coverage now from these DBs. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick-6. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds an open target on the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting.
First and goal.
They just kind of stayed in play. Gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The offense trying to pour it on early here. First down and goal.
Black 24. Roll it.
Ball handed off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Also out of bounds, close to the end zone. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. He's swarmed by the defense.
Big decision here on the road for this offense on fourth down. These are the calls that can either suck the energy out of the stadium if it goes in your favor, or it can hype the home crowd up that much more and give them momentum if you're stopped.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they won the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner man-to-man.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
On the return, it's Hoffman. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking, interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The pass rush closing in. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. That one sails incomplete. They're too far.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. Nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Down he goes, a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The offense really clicking here. Single back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go, first play of the quarter, offense setting up for a 2nd down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks, it's Hoffman. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be
no shot to bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The pocket breaking down. Off target with the throw, incomplete. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. The shotgun handoff here. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
The RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it. Here, the defense sat back, made it easy. Hand the ball off, let that running back get some good yards.
Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Ohio State 23, Miami 3.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Hurricanes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Motion now from the tight end. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
On third down, he drops to throw. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Touchdown, Ohio State. The special teams with a special play. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Ohio State 30, Miami 3.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run it with the option. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll hand it off. Just trucks through the defender. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense is still clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Ohio State 37, Miami 3.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the Canes looking to keep this drive rolling.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looks left and finds his target there. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And a handoff as they run the counter play. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Finding some room at the 25. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down here for this offense.
Easy.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here.
Lasso.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. First down and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The back's got it. Powerful running here. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Hoffman. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Buckeyes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
1st and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. The Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
42 Spider.
Here's a carry for the fullback. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
Point after, knocked right through. Now they get set to kick it away.
Miami, 3.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. The tight end has got it. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Looking to throw it on first down. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
That makes the score. Ohio State, 51, Miami.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time, and if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Bringing it back, it's Hoffman. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he lofts one deep over the middle. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Looking for his back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. We bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Come on, set.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Hoffman. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Final 10 seconds of the half. It'll be first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in South Florida than you? A captivating start to this one. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Canes will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the... Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First down. Looking to throw the football. He finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. A completion makes it 2nd and short. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Ortiz. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down. That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
For the offense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Ohio State.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 20. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
First down for the offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into... 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's the 40 now. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Here comes a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle. And a scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
2nd down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The short completion to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come out to the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Pass caught, second down now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Ohio State. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Here we go.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He stays alive, using his legs here. And they're able to get him down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. You tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. This is the 6th play on the drive. They'll run the option. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. But it's incomplete. The offense now operating in empty. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And now another deep ball here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see If they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's caught. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.